Welcome back to our Knit and Talk videos. Today I'm going to continue my knitting project, which is going to be my husband's sweater, I hope so, and of course discuss some interesting questions that I've been asked during this week, actually one specific. And so take your tea, take your knitting, and let's start. So this week something happened that I just couldn't stop thinking about. One of my students came to our lesson as usual and asked me something really simple, but also really hard. He said, "Sasha, honestly, what am I missing? Why can I understand everything, but the moment I need to speak, nothing comes out?" And I just sat there for a second because that question, I hear it all the time. But something about the way he asked it this time felt really honest and kind of vulnerable. Like he was genuinely tired of waiting for this to click. So today I want to answer this question properly. No motivational fluff. No, just believe in yourself energy. Just what I actually see as a teacher every single day. Okay, so first, let's actually talk about what's happening when you understand English but can't speak it. Because these are two completely different skills. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. For example, listening. Oh my God, what's going on here? Okay. For example, listening and reading, those are receptive skills. Your brain is taking information in. It is recognizing patterns, matching words to the meanings, and honestly, your brain gets pretty good at this just from watching shows, listening to the music, and consuming content in English. But speaking is a productive skill. Your brain has to retrieve the word, build a sentence, think about grammar, and manage your pronunciation, and do all of this in real time while another human being is staring at you while waiting for a response. Oh, that's crazy. That's a crazy feeling. And it is a completely different process. And the fact that you are good at one doesn't automatically mean that you are good at the other. Okay, so think of it this way. You can watch cooking videos every day for a year, for example, like Gordon Ramsay shows or Bon Appetit or some others, and you'll know exactly what a perfect risotto looks like. You'll recognize when someone gets it wrong, but the first time you actually stand in the kitchen and try to make it yourself, it is pure chaos. So here we have the same thing. Understanding English and speaking English are not the same muscle, and most people only train one of them. So here is the first thing I told my student, and honestly this one stings a little. So you're preparing to speak instead of actually speaking. And I say this with all love and all respect because I see it constantly. Students who spend hours on grammar exercises, on vocabulary lists, pronunciation drills, and then never actually open their mouth and have a real conversation. That's unfortunately very common. And really, I get it. Preparing feels safe. It feels kind of productive. You are doing at least something. You are making progress, like finishing books or something like that. But here is the uncomfortable truth. You cannot think your way into speaking English. You have to speak your way into speaking English. There's this concept in language learning called comprehensible input. The idea is that you learn by absorbing language around, and it's real, it works, but at some point you have to flip it. You have to start producing, you have to start outputting, because your brain learns to speak by speaking and not by getting ready to speak. And okay, I always ask my students, like, when was the last time you had an actual conversation in English? Not a lesson, not an exercise, a real conversation where you had to think on your feet and respond in real time. And like very often the answer is a long pause and then something like, oh, does your lesson count? So that's the problem. And what to do with this? You can find low-stakes way to speak. You talk to yourself in English. Yes, out loud. And yes, it feels weird, but do it anyway. You find a language exchange partner. You join an online community. You record voice memos in English. You narrate your day like you are a character of a podcast. Whatever it takes to get your mouth moving, because that's the only way. Okay, so the problem number 2, and this one is sneaky because it doesn't feel like a problem. It feels like being responsible. Okay, the point is that you are waiting until your English is good enough to start speaking. Maybe you tell yourself, I'll start speaking when I know more vocabulary, or when my grammar is better, or when I can do it without an accent. And I have to be very honest with you. That moment is never coming. And not because your English won't get better. It will, I promise. But because there is no finish line where you suddenly feel ready. Fluency doesn't arrive and then you start speaking. No, you speak imperfectly, messily, awkwardly, like when you start meeting as well. And that's how fluency arrives. I think about this like jumping into cold water. You can stand on the edge forever, tasting the temperature with your toe, like getting ready, preparing, but you are not going to feel ready. You're just going to have to jump. And yes, it is cold for a second. And you say something wrong, and someone doesn't understand you, and you forgot a word mid-sentence and stand there going, what's the word? But then you survive. And the next time it's slightly less cold. And the time after that, even less. So my student told me that he was waiting until he could speak without making mistakes. And I told him, if you wait for that, you will be like waiting forever. Native speakers make mistakes. I make mistakes. And mistakes are not the opposite of fluency. They are part of it. Problem number 3. And this is the one that I think makes the biggest difference in long term. So, you are studying English, but you are not living in English. And there's a huge difference. Studying English means you open a textbook, you do a lesson, and you close the textbook. English exists only in a specific time and place in your life. It is a subject and it is a task, nothing more. And then it is over and you go back to your normal life. In Russian, for example. Living in English means English starts to show up everywhere. Your phone is in English. Your podcasts are in English. When you are cooking dinner, you are listening to something in English. And when you are going for a walk, you are thinking, even just for a little bit, in English. It becomes part of your daily environment, not a separate activity. And I know what you are thinking. Like, Sasha, that sounds exhausting. And it is at first. It requires effort. But here is the thing. The more you immerse yourself, the less effort it takes. Because your brain stops treating English as a foreign object and starts treating it as just normal. So, one of my students told me that she started leaving voice messages to herself in English at the end of every day. Just 2-minute summary of what happened. So nothing fancy, no like long stories. But she said that after 2 months, her brain started automatically reaching for English words during the day without even trying. And that's the goal. English stops being something you do. It becomes something you live. So after I told my student all of this, he asked me, so what do I actually do? Like this week, what's my homework? And I gave him 3 very specific things. And I'm gonna share them with you too. So the first one is to speak for 5 minutes every day. Out loud, to your friend, to yourself, to your pet, to your plant, to the wall, it doesn't matter. Just make your mouth produce English every single day. You can set a timer and just go. Number 2, find one real human to talk in English this week, but not a teacher and not during the lesson. It could be language exchange, an online community, or a friend who also speaks English. It doesn't actually matter. Again, just one conversation and that's it. And number 3, change one thing in your environment. Just one. For example, your phone, your morning podcast, or maybe the show you watch before the bed. Pick one thing and make it English and keep it English. So these are not revolutionary ideas, but they work because they got you out of preparation mode into actual speaking and actual practice. And you know what I've noticed after years of teaching? The students who make the fastest progress all have the one thing in common. They stopped asking, am I ready? And started asking, what can I do right now? And that's it. That's the shift. Because readiness is a feeling, and feeling lies. You will never feel completely ready to speak a foreign language. Ever. That feeling just doesn't exist. But action creates momentum. You speak once, maybe imperfectly, and you survive it. And that survival teaches your brain something that no grammar exercise ever could. It teaches your brain that we can do this, yeah, go on. And then you do it again and again, and slowly, not overnight, of course, and not in a week, but slowly, something shifts. And one day you are in the middle of conversation and realize, wow, you are not translating anymore. You are just talking. And that's the moment. and it's worth everything that comes before it. Back to my student. After our conversation, he was quiet for a moment, and then he said, "So basically, I just need to stop waiting and start talking." Yeah, pretty much. And sometimes the answer is really that simple. Not easy, yeah, but simple. And if this video resonated with you, so please welcome, leave a comment, tell me where you are right now. Do you understand English but struggle to speak, or are you waiting for the perfect moment? I want to know. And if you have a question you want me to answer in the future videos, drop it below, just like my student did. Maybe your question becomes the next video. And subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!